Alrighty, hello there everybody. Here's your warm-up. Bam. Graph all those onto the coordinate plane and see what you can do. You don't want to pause the video because we're ready to talk about it here. So let's see if we can get there. Pause the video, work on that, and then let's go. Okay, everybody. Come on up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see what we can do with all of this. Okay, let's shrink that down a touch. So let's talk about this. How would we graph number 1, that is y equals 1/3 x onto this coordinate plane? Let's see if I can get a little bit of help out there. Heidi, how would I graph y equals 1/3 x onto that coordinate plane? Up 3, and where did you start? Yeah, all of these start at 0, 0. What's your favorite color? You know what? Wait a minute. What's your favorite color? Purple? Well, what am I doing asking you? Here, just show us. Show us how you graphed this one right here. There you go. Go ahead and show us how you graphed. Please do. Please put dots where you put dots. Just for number 1. So number 1 in purple. Okay. Perfect. And then there was a dot in the middle, right? There you go. How many of us got something like Heidi did, where it was up 3 over 1? Now, Heidi, here's what's happening. So, how many of us got something like that, but have a little thing we need to say about it? Yeah. Heidi, do you remember how it is your dependent variable divided by your independent variable? Since y is my dependent variable and x is my independent variable, my y is 1 and my x is 3. So instead of going up 3 on my y and right 1 on my x, can you flip that around? And what would that be? Yes, right 3 on my x and up 1 on my y. Yes, sir, David. Oh, it was only the very first thing that I said. Like, because the first time I did it, I accidentally did exactly what Heidi did, right? Where I went there. Yeah, and the number on top is your y, that's your up and down. The number on bottom is your x, that's your left and right. And that is true every time. Give me another one. As long as we're here, if I can go right 3 and up 1, give me another one that's right 3 and up 1. So like from this dot that you just did right here, go ahead and go right 3, up 1, and put another one. There you go. Can you throw it into full reverse for me too? I want to see this whole line. So not just up 3, up 1, right 3. Let's go down 1, left 3. So let's take it to the other quadrant as well. Yep, so from there, and then, yeah, that's it. And then one more for me. Great, excellent. Heidi, will you please connect those with a Poiple line? Go ahead. There we go. How many of us by raise of hand got a line like this one for number 1 and are feeling pretty good about that? Does that make sense, Heidi? I feel terrible because the very first time I did that, I made that exact same mistake. So it's not surprising that you made that error. And just so you know, it's a very common error to make, okay? All right, number 2, y equals -3/2 x. Let's see if I can get a little bit of help. And that one's going to come from James. James S., what's your favorite color? Blue. You got it. All right. Will you show us and talk us through how you graph y equals -3/2 x in blue? Yep. Yep, it sure is. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Because you could do -3 over 2, so your y is -3, your x is +2. 3 over -2. There you go. Left 2, up 3. There we go. Awesome. Very good. Yeah, because you could have -3, +2, -3, or -2, +3. Go ahead and connect those with a line for me, James. How many of us got a line like James's blue line here, or see how he got that and aren't too worried? You guys doing okay out there? Good. The reason it's going down is because down and right is because it's negative. The constant of proportionality is negative, and the reason that it's going left and up is because the constant proportionality is negative. Very good. Let's see here. Can I get a little help? Alexis, what's your favorite color? Purple. I'm gonna have to do a different purple, and that's gonna be okay. How do you feel about this number 3 here? Are you feeling ready for this number 3, or would you like a little hint? Okay, talk to me then. So we're going to get this in a different purple, kind of a lilac. There we go. So talk to me about how you would graph number 3, Alexis. Kind of, yeah. Because there's a number that's secretly stuck to that X, Alexis. What is it? 1. Very good. So start in the middle, just like all of them, and then what's my next point going to be? Yeah, up 1 over 1. Exactly. Because since there's no number next to it, there's a secret 1. So there it would be 1 over 1. And go ahead and put some more there. Put some more there. You don't have to do all the way because that one's kind of annoying to do that way. Give me 3 each side. And then what about on the other side, Alexis? Yep, down 1, left 1. Very good. Because see, that'll stay on the same line. Very good. Awesome. Perfect. Excellent. Yeah, give me 1 more. I like to see all those dots. Awesome. And then let's go ahead and connect them with the line, please. How many of us got a line like Alexis's, or see how Alexis got that line and you're not too alarmed? You guys doing okay out there? Perfect. Very good. That takes us to number 4. And let's see if we can get number 4 coming from... Oh, look at that. It loves table F. Gwen, what's your favorite color? Green. Probably. I like that. All right, Miss Gwen. You feeling up for it? You don't have to. I know you're not feeling so hot, and you might be waiting for them to check you out there. But do you? But if you don't want to, that's okay. Okay. Well, I'm glad we're talking. We'll see what we can do. Let me draw another card. Let me draw another card. Here we go. That's going to be Charlotte. What's your favorite color? Pink. All right. So here you go. The nice thing about these, Charlotte, is that in 7th grade, these all start in the same place. Will you put a dot in the place where they are all starting in 7th grade? Beautiful. Very good. Now, what number is next to my X? A little bit close. Mm-hmm. It's a -4. There you go. Now, there's not, that's my Y, and my X, I don't see it, so what's my invisible X if there's no number underneath? A 1. So from here, you can just go down 4 and right 1. Yeah, or right 1 and down 4, that works. And then give me another one. Right 1 and down 4. Do it again. Oh, I got it. Is that a knock, or am I losing my mind? Losing my mind. Okay. Yes, yep, and then go right 1 more. That's okay. Go ahead and put it down, Charlotte. That's all right. I'm not too worried. Just so we went down 4 and then right 1. Because remember, there's that secret one. Let's do that full reverse. Start in the middle. What's the opposite of down 4?
Up 4.
Yep, go up 4 and then left 1. Charlotte, please. 1, 2, 3. And then left 1 for me. There you go. Then up 4, left 1. That's okay. That thing's hard to use. It's nerve-wracking, right, to use this thing. And then don't forget to go left again, right? Every time you do that, Charlotte, we got to go to that secret 1. That's okay. That's okay. That's why we're doing this, right? Let's see. And go ahead and connect those dots with a line there. How many of us either got those or see how Charlotte got those and aren't too worried there? Perfect. Very good. Guys, it is the 74th day of school. Did you guys know that a hurricane is technically a storm with sustained winds of 74 miles per hour or faster? Meaning if there's sustained winds of 74 miles per hour, 73 miles per hour, and gusts of up to 80, that's not technically a hurricane. Needs to have sustained winds of 74 miles per hour. It's the International Sweater Festival. You wear a sweater vest? I got my sweater vest going. Guys, it's true, I remember. Guys, sweater vests, I think, are a very underappreciated garment. I think they look awesome. I love sweater vests. P.S. In case you're curious, this is back when we did the Harry Potter days, this was my Slytherin getup. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. What's our first essential question? And I would love to get that from, let's see here. Draw a card. There we go. Kenny, what's our first essential question? Okay, sorry. My K's look like R's because I'm from Seattle. May we practice graphing equations, proportions, excuse me. Proportions of the form y equals kx, where k is the constant of proportionality, which, by the way, the k is always y over x. Y over x. It's the y over x. Even next year, when we actually add something to this, it'll still be a y over an x. It'll just be a little bit something a little bit different about the y and the x that we'll talk about in a year. So k, that's what k stands for? K is the y over x. It's the constant of proportionality. I don't know why it's a k, because that's not how you spell constant. It happened in December. On December 3rd, 1967, the first successful transplant of this organ happened in South Africa. 25 years later, minus a day, the first artificial one was installed into a Salt Lake man at the University of Utah. That was indeed a heart. It was the first heart transplant occurred in South Africa, and then 25 years later, minus a day, the first artificial heart was implanted in Salt Lake City. I always get Snow White and Sleeping Beauty mixed up myself. That is why I put that object on the lower right. So it is Sleeping Beauty, but Sleeping Beauty has a name. I'm looking for the name. Say it again, Charlotte. Aurora. That is Aurora. What's that?
Penny, that's in the Disney films.
Oh.
The actual, like in the original fairy tales, she doesn't have a name.
She doesn't? Was one of the ones you put up there Sleeping Beauty?
No, I didn't.
Okay, I was gonna say, because if you put that there and then made that, I feel like oh wait, well no, that would work for Jeopardy, but Pictionary, I have to get you to say the word Aurora. That's how it works. Anyway, guys, that's our notes. What we have from here is I have a self-assessment for you. It is also on paper. It is very similar. I'm going to show it to you. Those of you at home,